Hello and welcome to the Black Cat Bushcraft channel. As woodsmen, it is an essential skill for us to be able to locate and identify as many possible fire starting resources as we have available to us in our area. Whether that's finding and utilizing fat wood or being able to identify certain types of trees like a tulip poplar tree to gain the inner bark out that you can process into a tinder bundle, or cedar trees where you can pull off the outer bark and process that down into finer fibers and utilize that to start your fire. One of the resources that I have available here in this particular area I'm at, and it's a very rare one in this immediate area. We do have it in our broader area, but it's right here behind me. It's a beech tree. If I look 360 degrees around me, I do not see another beech tree anywhere. This one is just a lone beech here, which is kind of neat because you can see it has a distinct appearance with these leaves. This is a close-up of one of the leaves here. These are very thin and dry, crispy leaves, and they very much remind me of the river birch bark that we have in my area. Kind of like the inner layer of that. It's almost like paper. It reminds me of that. You can see it has a very distinct appearance because in wintertime, which right now is January, there's a lot of trees out here with no leaves on them. Whereas this one holds these very orange colored, rusty colored leaves, and so it sticks out. So what I'm going to do is collect up some of these leaves and show you how to use them to ignite a fire. Just wanted to give you another close-up of the tree. And you can see all the way up it has leaves, so it stands out in its environment. So I just want to pull off a big handful of these leaves. I'm going to try not to crumble them up. It really only takes a palmful. So you can see what I have here. Alright, so I've laid my beech leaves down in a pile. Just tried to keep them all together. I haven't done anything to process them, just laid them down. Alright, so most of us carry a ferrocerium rod. That's what I have here. And this makes the perfect flash tinder to get your fire started. So you can use this in conjunction with other tinders such as pine straw or any other type of material, and this takes a spark from your ferrocerium rod really well. You can see it catches very easily and makes a great way to get your fire started. Alright, so you can see that those beech leaves do a great job of catching sparks off your ferrocerium rod. The reason they're an important resource to know is because a lot of times when everything else that you'll use for tinder is damp or even wet, these beech leaves will be nice and dry. And the reason that's the case is because they're still on the tree, still attached, and so they're up where the wind is blowing against them and the air circulating and keeping them nice and dry. Even when they get wet, a lot of times they're the first thing that dry out. Now they are somewhat of a flash tinder, so they don't have a long burn time, but they burn hot. And therefore, if you use that with some tinder that's damp maybe, that's marginal, then this can help to create heat, drying out those materials, and then this can help to get those materials ignited and then slowly build up your fire from there. So it's just one more resource that's good to know. It's very easy to identify it once you know what you're looking at, and a lot of times you'll find them in your area because this is a very widely dispersed tree. I appreciate you guys' interest. I hope this will be helpful for you, and I definitely hope to be talking to you with another video again as soon as possible. Until then, take care and God bless.